My name is Mark Mormon and I own Graveyard Carz. As most of you guys know, we are a complete Mopar restoration facility. You also may know that we use Klimco equipment to get some of these jobs done. Now, recently we had a need to be able to media blast certain areas of the car that don't fit in a blast cabinet, such as the bottom side of it, the engine compartment, etc. So we called up Klimco, said, what do you have? They had the ultimate unit that was perfect for us, and because we're not the brightest bulbs on the string, we had their team come out and show us how to use it. So what I love about the unit is it's pretty simple. Even though it doesn't look that way, it's a very simple system to run. It's got water injected into it, so it's keeping the dust down to a bare minimum, which is perfect. Anybody who uses a dry system could use this system. It's that simple. It translates really well. And another thing is, with real estate so valuable around here, this system is compact and all one unit. All in one, easy, move it in, move it out. Maybe you just want to do a small spot and it's just a quick dry blast, but it's too big again. The whole car isn't going to fit in our other unit. So you rotate it up and you use the dry blast just for one or two little sections. It's very, very versatile. Now, when you're stuck in one of these hoods and you're out there blasting a car, it can take a while to do that. You don't need to be breathing the same air that's being shot out of the unit, okay? So this thing actually has a separate filter system in it. That separate filter system is plumbed into your helmet. So I can stand there all day long and I'm just breathing nice, clean, fresh, oil-free air. I use this unit myself, so I know what I'm talking about here. This little metering valve system, you can dial it in where it's barely spitting any media out, or you can just hose that media out. But it allows you that versatility. If you're in an area that is really, really rusty and you don't have a lot of time and you want to get out, crank up that volume. Or whittle it down if you don't want to take a chance of warping anything. Cut that media way back. You can also control the air pressure. So again, versatility. When I was all finished with my test area, one of the things I didn't want to do was drag all that media back over here to the shop and move it inside. You can cut all the media flow off and just use that incredible amount of air pressure to blow the car off. You stand there for 5-10 minutes, just blow that car completely off, and it's clean and dry and ready to come inside. Now it has multiple regulators in it. So again, this versatility, I can cut the air pressure down, I can increase the air pressure. I can play with that into whatever zone I find is the most friendly for the vehicle. So one of the things I noticed is on the bottom of this car, I had areas that were much rustier than other areas. That's where the adjustable valve is going to come in. I need more air pressure at a certain point because it's really rusty. I just crank it up. If I need less, I turn it down. Average 60, 70, 80 pounds is about what I ran for the most part, but I did have it turned all the way down to 50 for a couple of more fragile areas on the car. The water part of it, it's real automatic. It's just a very simple system that's designed to work together with the air pressure. My understanding is now the pump is actually integrated with the system. So as soon as you fire up that air pressure and you fire up that machine, you have water in the tank, it's ready to start moving the water along with the media. Now also the system is self-lubricating, so you don't have to worry about that end of the maintenance. One of the things that I saw the unit had are these cables that go on the actual hoses themselves, the high pressure hoses. And it turns out they're called whip cables. And I think that's by definition, if you were to have a hose break or a coupler come unglued, there's a lot of pressure in there. So that thing could swing around and do some damage. These hold that safe. You can't get hurt even if there is a failure. So really what this unit allows me to do is be even more versatile with what I do. We still dip most of our cars, but most of the areas on the inner structure of the car still need more work. This is where the WetBlast Flex is going to be an attribute to what we do.